some positive things happening out there in that NBA trade there.
Like what? What happened? What did we possibly miss?
So here's my thing. I mean, I know it's a huge wish list. I mentioned it before. It's huge. If somehow, some way, we could have got DeMar DeRozan.
Who's weak?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's his weak?
The Sixers. I'm Sixers diehard all day. I love every other Philly team except the football team. I'm not gonna mention that now. That's another story.
Don't say that word. Yeah.
So if we could have got him, I think when Embiid comes back, we could have made a good run at it. But I mean, Buddy's my guy. That's my young fella. You know, he's a good dude. That's a good pickup. We just need some more scoring too, so that's why they bought him.
How does Philly feel right now losing the heart and soul of the team, Patrick Beverley?
Man, I mean, you know, Pat Bev, that was our defensive of genius right there. You know, he locked things down for us, you know. But I fucks with Pat Bev, you know what I mean? It's just, you know.
He seemed to be pushing, especially like Embiid this year. Like he seemed to be like getting in his ass, being like, hey, let's
that locker room.
Yeah, exactly.
That locker room is big, yeah, man. That locker room big. And he's a very, you know, he played with a lot of other all-stars, good all-stars. So you're going to take those qualities with you to other teams. Right. No matter who you are, what you do, what position you play, you're going to take those qualities to other teams if you're that veteran. And
it's got to help because like those other stars respect your voice because he knows
exactly.
He'll say it to Embiid, he'll say it to Maxey, like roster 1 through 15. Now he gets to coach the Bucks. Is this what we're led to believe?
They needed adults, yeah. They said we need an adult here to help. We tried Griffin, didn't work. Doc's 1 and 4. Who could have seen that coming? Excuse me, Glenn. Glenn's 1 and 4.
Careful.
Who among us could have seen that happen? So yeah, they needed Pat Bev. They traded for him to yell at everyone. It sounds like.
What's the net of what they've sent out? Do we know? Like, what did Philly send out? Yeah.
So I know they sent out Shake Milton yesterday just to they're like, we're all set. What was
now, I thought he was in Minnesota or something. Did they?
And he was out here too.
They got him again. Okay.
I liked him at SMU.
So many goddamn trades.
That's big trades.
And it's a tough day for all of us out there who are blocked by Woj. Very tough day to be blocked by Woj. But Underdog NBA surely has all of these trades.
Yes.
They must.
No. So Buddy Hield. What do you think about Buddy Hield?
I like him.
To Philly, but like what do they?
He brings scoring. That's you know, we need, especially now with big fella down.
Well, you mentioned DeRozan. I feel like he's more scorer. I think Buddy more shooter.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Well, either way, it's going to help us. It's going to add to it, and especially right now, he's got a chance to get comfortable. And then when big fella do come back, you know, hopefully, all three of them can merge together. And the third one is your guy, my guy too, Maxey. All three of them can merge together because right now, Maxey and Buddy, they get to build their relationship out there on that floor. You know what I'm saying? Which is key because as that point guard, young point guard, and Buddy, you know, Buddy's somewhat of a veteran.
Yeah.
He has to learn Maxey's game. It's one way to see and play against you, you know what I'm saying? See you on video, on film, all that, and play against you, but it's a whole different mental mindset playing with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now I have to adjust my game to fit your game, which, I mean, it's not really hard on some basketball shit though, but that's one of the main things that happens when, you know what I'm saying, you go to that new team.
How hard is it if you've been playing somewhere in a larger role and then mid-season you have to take a bit of a smaller role, you know, maybe 5 less shots a game than you were getting at your previous spot? Is it tough to stay in the rhythm you were just in, or is that overrated a little bit?
Well, for me, no, because I wasn't a big shooter anyway. You know, I didn't put up a whole lot of shots anyway. And yeah, if it took for me to step back with parts of my role or some of my minutes and we're winning, oh yeah, for sure. I don't have no problem with it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody comes along who's a big adjustment and who's helping the team. Yeah, if I had to take less shots, oh, for sure. If he needed those shots, because it's that mindset. I know he'll score, whoever it is you coming in or whatever. I know it might be another big or a guard or whatever. They'll score. So yeah, I'll you know, kill some of my shots to add on.
Have you seen guys struggle with that in the reverse?
Yeah. I have seen a couple. You know, because everybody doesn't get it. Everybody doesn't want to be traded. You know what I'm saying? Some guys, just say you're a starter and you're a major part of this team and you get traded. So now it's like, shit, Some guys don't have that mental mindset of like, all right, well, wherever I get traded to, they automatically thinking they're gonna start. You might not start.
Right.
What if you get traded to a team that got a solid starting five?
Or
You know
better
what
or
I'm
worse team, you might have been playing for nothing before. Now,
Right.
like your shots actually have stakes. I'm
So-
taking less of them, and now they actually matter
Yeah.
in terms of wins and losses.
When the Celtics got Derek White, he was on a bad Spurs team. He was one of their better players. And then he comes off the bench for that Celtics team. Now he's playing in the finals. He's taking more threes than he was asked to take for the Spurs. And he wasn't there yet. Now you see how he is, year and a half removed from that. He's
Right.
completely comfortable. Obviously, that's best case scenario.
And I'm glad
Something like
glad he cut it off.
Listen,
I'm glad he cut it
he
off.
was handsome either way.
Unlike the superpowers.
The
No, he's still playing good, though.
The full trade for Buddy Hield was Marcus Morris Sr. and Furkan Korkmaz. So they've
twin.
they've shipped out Mook and Pat Bev.
The spirit
the
of
same
the
day,
team,
yeah.
right? The spirit of the system.
This is the
Twin
softest
was
team.
home, too.
This is the softest team in the East right now. The 76ers.
Many are saying.
I mean, it could be, especially for, we ain't got the big fella. The big fella held a lot of shit down. You know what I'm saying?
The complaining.
He's definitely the complaining, the block shot
On the ground, yeah, all that shit down.
Yeah, the falling, the one to be 7-3 with the hesitation crossovers. But big fella's big part of that team, and man, now we're going to see what type of team we are.
You worry about him defensively?
I do.
Like Maxey and Hield offensively, the spacing they'll have around him is crazy. But defensively,
We got nobody to lock that middle down. Everybody's going to watch how many points in the paint we give up while he's out. It's part of it, you know. He was our
B-ball
major-
Paul?
Huh?
B-ball Paul Reed?
Dog.
Hey, cut this shit off, man. I don't believe in B-ball Paul. What? We used to be a proper society.